Okay, so it seems like things are finally starting to move along here. So this time, Shoma wakes up in the home of a Granute, who turns out to be his uncle Dente, his dad's brother, and also the one who modified his Gavv years ago. Although from the flashback, it seems like his efforts were unsuccessful, so it begs the question of how Shoma has his abilities now. Meanwhile, Hanto is tipped off by Sachika about a potential Granute hideout, which goes about as well as you would expect. Shoma shows up just in time to save him, while Hanto goes to save the captured civilians. And during the fight, we get the debut of Hiti Hiti chips provided to Shoma by Dente via a bag of spicy potato chips. And it's not necessarily a new form, but it upgrades the swords for Zaku Zaku chips. But anyway, Shoma cleans house and goes to help Hanto rescue the stained glass people, to where we find out that you're not supposed to tear that little red rope off of them, and if the glass breaks, the person dies. So Gavv has to cut the rope off and free the person that way. And like before, the people are initially afraid of Gavv's appearance, even though I have a hard time believing that people really think this is a monster. But Hanto sets them straight, telling them that Gavv was the one that ended up saving them in the end. And the episode ends with Shoma going back to Sachika's place and asking her for a job and potentially setting up a permanent residence here, hopefully. So I like that this episode has finally broken that formula that we've been getting up to this point. Where yes, he wakes up in someone else's house again, but it was someone that actually has a personal connection to him this time. Plus, the episode doesn't end the same way either. Shoma seems like he's starting to establish some form of stability for himself. And I'm also glad to see that him and Hanzo are finally establishing some sort of rapport with each other too. So yeah, I think this is my favorite episode so far. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys next week.